This is a real girly. This is a girls episode. That was what I just did was homophobic, and I'm sorry. This week on the podcast, we have Jared Goldstein. You've seen him on Netflix's Black Mirror and his podcast, Sorry What. He's so talented and so funny and truly one of the most original comics. Whenever he does Sunday School, first of all, he smashes it, but second of all, I just really love what he's working on. Like, it's fun as a comedian to watch him. And he gets really vulnerable on this episode. So I hope you like it. And then our queerbaiting friend, Yvette Segan, co-hosts, and we get into more of her queerbaiting. I think it'd be fun to have like a little confused, questioning, straight girly kind of energy on the podcast now and then. Let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoy this episode. And I do go on a long tirade about how if everyone donated $1, things would be so different. Please consider that. It's not too small. You're probably not even going to notice it, a lot of you. Not all of you. I know. You'll come for me in the comments. I understand that. I'm bringing in an aggressive energy, and I want you to take that aggressive energy, consume it, and channel it into giving me $1. And maybe also doing something about climate change. But I am going to San Francisco, Milwaukee, Sacramento, Cleveland, Virginia Beach, Richmond, San Diego. Goodbye.
Listener, underwear. Let's talk about it. I'm only wearing one brand, and that's Tomboy X. If you don't know them, they're queer-founded, queer-run, and queer-designed. They've got something for everyone. They are the makers of the original boxer briefs for women, loved by all. So no matter what you got going on, they've got something for you. That's why I love it. They are very inclusive for all body types, all genders. Use code GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. Let's run that back. Use code GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. Listener, if you've been listening a while, you know that my favorite way to fall asleep is cradled by a Helix mattress. I am sleeping better than I've ever been. It caters to my pain. Jen loves it. I know it's not just going to improve your sleep, it's going to improve your life. Go to helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide and a free bedding bundle with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. A bedding bundle is a sheet set and a mattress protector. Whoa! helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle that's a sheet set and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. Go, go, go to helixsleep.com/gaysex.
Sometimes like I can be really shy with guys. And I was recently like trying this little thought experiment. I was talking to these guys and I just thought to myself, like, what if I wasn't even gay? There's no expectation of like, of any sort of dynamic. And it really helped me relax and just have fun and talk to this guy about his grinder. The fear of rejection takes over everything. I have like mono brain and it's like, I might get rejected. I might get rejected. I might get rejected. And then this way it's like, oh, it might not even, you can't reject me. I'm not gay, babe.
So there's two things that need to be addressed. The first is, this was very last minute because I booked you last night. And I'm so glad that you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Because you're so funny.
Hey, thanks.
You're really one of my favorite people to watch.
Thank you.
Because there's no one really like you.
And say that 6 more times into each camera, please.
There's no one like Jared Goldstein.
Thank you.
There's no one like Jared Goldstein. I say it 3 times and I actually become you. We Freaky Friday.
yeah.
It's sort
I'm wearing a backwards hat.
It's sort of a combo Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. You have to click your ruby slippers and then you turn into Jared Goldstein.
But
wow.
Because we did this so last minute, Kylie is not in New York. Kylie and Maddie are my typical co-hosts.
Yeah.
And then if they're not around,
Kylie Jenner
Jenner of
she is
Kylie's
in
unfortunately,
the Palisades right now.
she's
or the
never actually done it.
Yeah.
Because she is pretty busy.
Yes.
But one day she will co-host the pod. That's the plan.
Jenner?
Yeah, Kylie Jenner.
The final form Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she is. Oh no, the other one's gay. Kendall Jenner is gay.
Kendall is rumored to be gay.
Yeah.
Because she's not publicly shipped with like a lot of people in general. But I heard that, yeah.
She also has gay energy.
I mean, she would be.
Yes, she does.
She's like, if she's gay, she's like, that's terrifying for the world.
She'll
She's
definitely
like
be gay once.
unstoppable.
She'll for sure be gay once.
She's probably already been gay once.
You think?
I've heard some things.
Okay,
about-
well, you can't.
I've
You
heard
can't
this
say
is like
that.
so through the like grapevine, and I genuinely don't know like who told me this.
You
But I heard-
have a grapevine connection to Kendall Jenner.
No, like there's no way that's true, but I do know that like someone told me that she'll go to parties, she'll have her team like tap hot women, sign an NDA,
No,
sign
this
an
is
NDA
fake.
and
This
take
is
her
fake.
to the room. There's no way that's real, right? There's saying it out loud. I'm like, there's no way.
There's no way. This
But,
is
like,
like
what if?
this is
It
like when I
feels
was a
real.
kid. They'd be like, "Well, you know it's coming, right?
Didn't
A purple Power Ranger. You didn't hear it from me." And everyone's like, "There's a purple one." Yeah.
No, you're so right. I remember shit like that as a kid.
Yeah. And it was really a curse to have a big, beautiful, powerful mind at such a young age. Because I would hear my friends say that and I'd be like, no, there's not. There's no. And I would ruin all the fun because everyone would get all excited and I would just be right, but annoying by being like, no, you don't know it. Why would you know anything? You're 12. We live on Long Island. Shut up.
Okay, now I know why I love you.
Why?
Because we're the same.
Yeah.
We're the same. I hate bullshit.
Ugh,
Don't bullshit me.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
who did you hear this from?
I wish I could remember. It was like in LA, maybe. Like it was someone in LA.
Just say you made it up. It's okay. You made
was
it
a
up
dream
right
I
now
had.
for
A dream
attention.
we had. You know what? Oh wait, speaking of
Wasn't she at the Taylor Swift sleepover parties though? Can you Google?
wait, but then people say that Taylor Swift's gay too.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yes. Yes. Where do you fall?
I don't know where I fall. I'm like, I don't think she's gay. I really don't. But even if she is, I guess, I don't know. I'm kind of a hater. Not
You don't-
actively. She has a
But
lot of
you
songs I
haven't
like.
seen
But I'm just not, in
you
the
haven't
universe.
seen her on stage dancing in a leotard and been like, that's not right.
Oh.
And
yeah.
then she is in a jeans and a t-shirt behind her guitar, and then you're like, there you are. There is your authentic
Oh,
self.
Wow.
She like
But a lot of white women can't dance. But that is a strong point you've made.
And thank you for saying that.
No, but there's a
yeah. And
Yeah.
I was looking at you.
Yeah.
Are you a quarter Latina?
I mean, when I dance.
Yeah.
No, you know what someone said to me once?
this is such a great little combo.
Oh my
I love
God.
having a gay man and a straight woman on the podcast. That's like such a great idea.
Yeah, we're kind of
we
a
balance
classic.
each other out.
Yeah.
No, one time I was dancing.
Yeah.
One time
A brunch classic, like Eggs
Yeah.
Benedict, straight woman and gay man. Keep going.
One time I was dancing and one of my guy friends was like, "You're surprisingly good at dancing." And I was like, "Why do you have to be so surprised?"
Yeah.
That feels like, why didn't we just assume I was like kind of a good dancer?
Because you have all the markings of a not good dancer.
Okay, well,
You know?
and thank you for keeping me humble and grounded.
Yeah.
No, someone else told me, my ex-boyfriend one time, he was like, you would be really good at dancing if you stopped doing the faces.
Whoa.
Brutal.
I'm big in the face. I can't do like a serious dance move. I'll bust it out, but like
Yeah.
I will be making an insane face while
But
I'm
isn't
doing
that
Do you
part
do
of
this?
it? For the listener at home who's not watching on YouTube,
It was like I was sucking a tiny little straw out of the corner of my mouth.
Yes, really good.
That was
Yeah.
really
Good.
well described.
wait, can I introduce you guys?
Please.
Oh, yeah, please.
And also help me pick out an outfit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
From
Get ready with me.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Get ready with me on We're Having Gay Sex.
Yeah.
Jared Goldstein.
Hi.
You have a podcast.
I do.
You are a comedian. You're
I
very,
am.
very funny. You're bi-coastal.
I'm all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
thank
literally
you.
everywhere.
And did I say Netflix Black Mirror?
You did now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like really, really funny. And everyone should check out your work and see you on tour. And I think
Please
you're so
do.
funny. And then when you go to every gay person in your Rolodex and you can't find a single one, that's when you turn to Yvette
this,
Segan.
this girl right here. And you know what? I'm happy to
Well,
provide.
But the thing is that you keep queer baiting.
Yeah.
So I think you do have a role as a co-host on this podcast.
Mhm.
There should be a queer baiter
Yeah.
every now and then.
From the queerbaiting community.
Yes.
I'm happy to like be a representative and
Yeah.
really like lean into that role.
She thinks about that she might be bisexual. She kisses girls.
Oh.
She shows her tits to her friends and they have like a little titty competition.
Oh, wow.
I think about women sexually often,
Okay.
But she won't come out.
but I haven't like,
You do you have a boyfriend?
no.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I just sometimes look at my phone and I decide things.
Who did you think was my boyfriend?
I thought it was Dan Carney. Is that crazy?
No.
Photo of Dan Carney at
That's
this
my
moment.
He's my. We wrote a web series together. So in
Fucking.
many ways, he's my work husband.
Me and my closeted ex-girlfriend made a web series together.
and Dan is a gay woman. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that actually, it's all coming together.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you're both not being honest with each other.
Me and Dan.
Yeah. Put away the web series and start
being gay
go
women
get
for
dinner.
each other.
Go get dinner.
Yeah, get dinner.
Two lesbians.
Listen, Dan and I have spent a lot of time together, and if anything, he's assumed the role of a truly, like a member of my family. So
Wow.
it would be disgusting.
It
And
still
I mean
sounds
that
pretty
with love.
lesbian, but keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
No, totally. He tells me about the empanadas he eats. Like, it's just, we've gotten to a certain level
Is
where
that euphemism?
I
no,
wonder.
it's a literal.
He also thinks she's a quarter Latina. He's like, empanada. ¿Tú sabes? Empanada. Me gusta empanada.
Why don't you tell people about what people at home need to know about you?
Okay, what people need to know about me is I'm trying to decide between wearing a red shirt and a blue shirt today.
And it is, how many of these shirts do you have?
But
Because
it's
you
the
wore the
same
white
shirt.
one last night.
yeah, I have 3 now. I found a shirt I love and I bought 2 more. I think that's a pretty.
Sue me.
Yeah.
God forbid. God forbid. We have one of the same shirt in every color.
Yeah.
I have it too. I don't have the shirt on today, but for me, it's the cropped Abercrombie's.
Sweater?
You got so excited about
They have
sweater.
crop sweaters that are amazing.
I love their whole
You would look
cropped-
amazing in it.
Thank you so much. They're
Wait.
men's t-shirts.
Oh.
They're cropped and boxy.
Okay.
I love a boxy cropped
Of course.
oversized
I mean,
shirt.
to be fair, me too.
Okay, you're a lesbian,
Wow.
okay?
Because I'm I'm gay.
But your vision, yeah, that's cropped on you.
This is great.
When I say cropped, I mean men's cropped.
Like sort of like here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like hip bone.
Some ASMR. Yes.
This is an audio.
You can't whisper that into a microphone. Not on this podcast. There are
On the
some
gay sex
dirty little
podcast.
weirdos at home. Dirty little weirdos.
They're like, not take your shoes off. And I'm like, well, I'm not even gay, so I can't.
Do you think anyone's ever jerked off to a podcast?
They've jerked off to this podcast
For sure.
How do you know that? Have they
because
said that?
they've
But
told me.
but here's the thing. What if? Wow, that's amazing. Because okay, so here's the thing. I'm not surprised that someone is attracted to you. I'm surprised
Thank
that they
you
would
so much.
use your podcast for porn. Like when they can just use pictures of you, they could just use like
Oh.
other things. Like, but I wonder. I mean, I guess there must be-
Patreon.com/WHGS if you're wondering what those other things are.
Oh my God.
It's more podcast.
It's more.
It's just different.
You're
It's
speaking even
additional.
louder if you can believe it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm good, but people use podcasts for all kinds of weird reasons. They fall asleep to podcasts, which is so insulting.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
But it's also like comforting at the same time.
Yeah, it's nice. You're hanging
But
with your
yeah,
friends.
you brought.
Yeah,
I
red
will
or
also
blue.
say when
I'm
you
also
wore your
hot, so maybe I shouldn't put it on, but
Yeah,
I'm
it
going
is kinda
to.
hot.
Red or blue?
I like the blue.
I
And can I
also
tell
like
you
the blue.
why?
Why?
Because I'm really into like the monochrome thing and you're wearing blue pants right now. Wait, that's from Urban Outfitters?
I might have to get this shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
Really good.
Wait, why don't you put
wanna
on the
try
red
the
one?
red one?
You put the red one on.
We're gonna be so hot.
Oh my God, we're gonna
Physically.
burn
Oh,
up.
wait.
Wait, you look good.
Do I look good?
Yes.
You look incredible.
Thank you so much.
I feel really left out, to be fair.
you should
It's
have
like,
brought the
why
white
didn't you
one.
bring the third one and we could all match? It's because I'm not gay.
You have to.
Shut up! Woo!
Shut
Oh
up!
my God! This is the best day ever.
You get a shirt, and you get a shirt.
We're all wearing the same shirt, Alex.
Yeah. Look at us.
Look at
We
us.
look like the Wiggles.
Okay, wait, listener, write in.
Oh my
Who's
God.
doing it best? Who wore it best?
Wait, and I feel like these are the right colors for us.
I do. I was just about to say.
Like, how did you manage to do that? That's so amazing.
I
Look at
just
this.
sometimes like I said, God is a man and he's in the sky and he helps people. And today, that's what happened.
I met God and he told me he, him.
Yeah. Capital H-E, capital H-I-M.
He was like, cut the shit, it's him. Tell everybody.
I like the idea of God being a liberal ally man. I like the idea of God being like, hey,
Yeah.
God, he, him. What about you? Okay.
Hi, it's me, God. He, him. Because you know, God is sort of like a amorphous being in the sky or whatever.
What are you talking
like,
about? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you're saying. I don't agree with that.
And I can't back it up.
Listener, are you really queer enough if you're not wearing queer underwear? The answer is no, and I mean that sincerely. No, but seriously, let me talk to you about my favorite underwear company, Tomboy X. It's queer founded, queer run, and queer designed. They get it. They get you. They got something for everybody, for all types of bodies, all types of genders. Don't believe me? How dare you? They are the makers of the original boxer briefs for women, but loved by all. Listen to this one. Every bra on their site, 100% wire-free. Are you really an ally to women and to queers if the bras are not wire-free? These are the types of deep philosophical questions we're asking on the We're Having Gay Sex podcast, and Tomboy X is answering them. Thank you, Tomboy X, for the correct answer, which is no. You must remove wires. Tomboy X creates sustainable size and gender-inclusive underwear, swimwear, and loungewear for all bodies to help customers feel comfortable in their own skin. And boy, oh boy, am I comfy. Whatever you got going on, they've got something for you. They even have a swimwear line, people. Use code GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. That's GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. Tomboyx.com. GAY20. Support some queers. Support up.
Well, I did have gay sex this week. Wait, guys, can I tell you something amazing?
Yeah.
I went to a cabin this past weekend.
And had gay
Okay.
sex there?
I had gay sex there.
Whoa, where
Yeah.
was the cabin?
It was in upstate New York near Woodstock.
Okay.
And I have not done like a cozy, whenever I go places, I'm like, well, what are the activities? And can I do the activities while I'm there?
Yeah.
You know, like if I go to a cabin, I'm like, I want to go skiing or snowshoeing or something to feel productive. But because it was like rainy and kind of yuck weather,
Yeah.
we just really stayed in the cabin.
Wow.
We fucked, but we also like did a puzzle and we made friendship bracelets.
Shut up.
Yeah. Wait,
Is that
I
what
don't
it's like
have
being
mine.
gay?
Yeah, kind of.
You just like low key make friendship bracelets?
Yeah, we do.
Can you imagine if I did that with like a straight man?
You should do that with a straight man.
He would literally
People
shoot
do
me with a
that. I feel like
gun.
there's like annoying TikTok couples that do that.
Yeah, but they're fake. They're both gay. That's
God
why
is
they do
making
that.
friendship bracelets in heaven right now as an ally man, with all the female angels.
You meet God when you die. He goes, him, here's a friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
He's actually just the coolest.
And it says
nicest
heaven or hell
guy.
on it. It's like if you can stay or go.
But I feel like Ally God wouldn't send you to Ally God.
Ally Daddy God.
Ally Daddy God. I feel like he wouldn't send anyone to hell.
I think that'd be nice if no one went to hell.
It'd be so nice.
Yeah.
If there was an opportunity to reform,
Yes.
right?
Well, isn't that what we're doing right now?
Reforming
Oh,
ourselves
God.
on this podcast or in general?
I don't think on this podcast, but I think in general, you get the opportunity to reform
In your life.
in your life.
I do agree. And I do agree. But that depends on your definition of free will.
Whoa.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, wait, what just happened
Graphics.
there?
No, I was just, zooming out for a second.
Do you believe in free will?
Yes and no.
Do you believe in free will?
Sorry, I fell asleep. This is so boring.
Okay, we're not doing this.
No, I know. That's why I said, that's why I did because we were moving on.
Okay,
Because I don't want
amazing.
to, we don't need to.
Sorry, I
We could. but we
enjoyed
don't
it
need
for a
to.
second.
No, we'll do that
I
after.
do believe.
We'll
Here's the thing. Wait,
gossip.
can I actually
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you?
Yeah, no,
I
say it.
do believe in free will, and it's terrifying. I was playing Uno with my mom this morning, and
That's
I
free
put
will.
down
That's free
one
will.
card that it was. I could have either put down like a yellow 3
Wait,
or
did
like
you come in from Long Island today?
no. In Brooklyn. My sister lives in Brooklyn.
Okay,
We're
great.
Kind of there.
Your sister is so hot. I just unlocked a memory.
Yes. She's very yes.
Your sister is beautiful.
She really is.
Your sister.
She's like if I look like a girl, and I already look like a girl. So it's like she's
So it's
really
even better.
it's honey, it's giving girl. My sister, my she, her sister. But we were playing Uno and I could it didn't matter. It was like a yellow 3 or a yellow 8. And but obviously there's always consequences to every action, And I just
Uno as a metaphor for life.
Yes, I started to overthink
Reverso. Things have gone wrong.
it. Yeah. Skip. So yeah, I just really got in my head about, Should I do the 3? Should I do the 8? What does life mean?
Yes,
Is there
totally.
free will?
And I've been there.
Is there? And then also one round, I didn't cheat, but I like didn't do the right move. My sister was like, no, you should have done that. And then I was like, oh, let me do it. And then for a second, my mom was like, no, but then she was like, oh, whatever. So then she let me do it. And then the whole game, I was like, if I win, it's going to feel so dirty and I don't want to win anymore because I didn't do it right. Yeah. And then I ultimately did win, but it also
how do you
was
feel
a
about that
really good
today?
long game. Like it kept like resetting. It was a great game with a lot of highs and lows. Uno is amazing. Have you played lately?
No.
It is
Jen
so
and I play a lot of
fun.
games, so we've played Uno.
Oh,
I
right,
don't know
you
how
love
recent.
I don't know that there's a
Yes.
better game.
We played a lot of bananagrams this weekend.
I'm always shocked when smart people play games.
I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Thank
Are
you
you
for
shocked
thinking
right now
I'm
or
Like
not?
you
Sure.
have your intellect. Like just hang out.
That's why I
I
love
know, but-
bananagrams.
because you
Yeah.
like to apply it in that format.
Yeah.
You're also like a math person, and I feel like maybe you respond to like structure like that.
Thank you.
So you're an ugly nerd, is what we're getting at?
And she's gay.
Yeah. An ugly gay nerd.
Okay, I don't like the dynamic anymore. You guys repeating
Santa
ugly
Claus
gay.
isn't real, but
Yeah. But I like games because they're not your phone. So you feel like you're
Yes,
being like
you're in life.
IRL
you're in life.
and
Yeah, yeah.
you're being
And you're
a
good.
good real person.
And it's just like you're just doing. It's nice when you can be with someone and you don't always have to be talking. Like you're just
Yes.
existing together, enjoying each other in like the purest form.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
just each
playing.
other's spirits.
You're playing.
Do you have a talkative, both of you, do you have talkative families?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you feel like that has helped you be a comedian?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you have a talkative family?
Yes and no, but
Wait, can we
mostly
talk about
no.
your hot sister again?
Of course.
Is she engaged? She's married?
She's married
To
to a man.
a man.
Under God.
when
Okay,
I saw
that,
your,
So let that sink in.
because I remember, I think this might have been your first open mic.
Whoa.
But you were at Climate.
Yeah.
I was at Climate.
Oh, okay. Wait.
you were
what-
in the crowd. Your sister was there.
Yes. Whoa. This must have been. Yeah.
It could have been. Was it your
It
first?
wasn't my first. But it was early, and it was probably one of my first in New York because I started in LA.
Because I had never seen you before.
Okay.
And all I saw was this beautiful woman.
Yes.
And I was like,
and
who
that
the
is me.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who
And
the
you're like,
fuck is this
shoot, it's
beautiful?
Jared.
Damn it, it's a man. And then you got up there and I realized, I was
Yeah.
like,
You go. Oh.
there's
connected
no
dots.
way like I'm ever going to be able to. I was at a very single point in my life and really just hoping to meet
Oh,
someone
yes.
at that time. So any
Oh my
beautiful woman that came into
God.
Climate, I was like, a beautiful woman has entered the open mic.
And this was in LA?
No, this was in New York.
Climate?
It's no longer with us.
It was a club or
This was probably like
It was
7
like a
years
bar.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 or 8
A while
years ago. Yeah.
7 years. 8.
I did end up meeting a girl there, a beautiful
You
woman.
did?
I did, yeah.
and it was
And-
Jen.
And no, it wasn't. It was ended up being really toxic and bad.
Whoa.
But-
That's fun,
but dreams
though.
come true.
But dreams come true. You meet a woman.
See,
at the
that's
open mic.
formative. You don't skip that. 'Cause
Bro.
You need to go. Here's my thing.
Honestly, yes.
Because if you don't go through a toxic relationship, can I say something?
Your dad's funeral skip, a toxic relationship.
Live
from
it.
Climate. You're like, I'll keep it.
I learned so much.
You
from that
learn so much.
relationship.
Yeah. Everyone's been in a toxic relationship and you literally have to live it. Otherwise, you won't do it again.
Yeah.
See, this is why you need straight women on the pod. You literally have to live it. We need that. You told me I was a gay, ugly nerd. And
What are
most
you-
of those things are true.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Gay nerd is definitely true.
You can even call me ugly. People on the internet call me
I
ugly.
don't
and I
think
think
you're
they
ugly
have a
at
point.
all.
Like, I think I'm attractive.
Yeah.
I think you're
But,
attractive.
like, I think you could argue that I'm ugly.
No.
I think you could. No, just go with me on the adventure.
Okay, you're
Why-
you're
no.
a dog.
Yeah, like why would you even?
Woof woof.
No.
No, but you know what I mean? You could argue that I'm ugly.
You could argue that about
You
anyone.
could.
Like people argue that about Margot Robbie.
Fine,
like,
you could.
What changed? The angle of my face?
Just just the way that like people are crazy. Like people argue that Margot Robbie isn't pretty.
Yeah, they're like Megan Fox isn't hot. Like literally, if you look at the comments of the hottest girls you've ever seen in your life, like on the internet, and the comments are like, she's not even fucking hot. And it's like, Bro, what?
Yeah.
Wait, can I tell
Really
you?
nuts. Really
It's actually
nuts.
it makes me feel so much better
Yes.
about my comments because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, this is a model.
And I'll stop leaving them.
What?
Your comments, I'll stop leaving them.
Yeah, you should stop. Yeah,
My
harassing
comments
online, I
are
would love
way
that.
more about my personality.
Yeah, then you're
Nice.
They are really mean. They are really mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, would you
Yeah, they've
rather?
gotten to me.
Would you rather get a comment about your appearance or about your personality?
I
Negative.
did the first comment on the podcast that I started with Josh Johnson.
Yeah.
The first comment, I'm pretty sure, was LOL, she got a pod bod
Oh, wow.
about me.
Wow.
Brother, what?
That's like the new face for
Literally.
radio.
Yeah, face
What?
for radio,
Pod
pod
bod.
bod. And
But also, you don't have a pod bod.
Yeah, you literally don't.
I
You're
will
like in
say,
good shape.
I slouch. This is not a great
I know.
couch for
Do you
posture.
see? I'm using this as a yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to look. It's hard to look good in this chair.
Fighting the pod bod allegations. Sitting up straight. Oh no.
But you know, I was able to laugh about that. And when people say things about my personality, it is harder for me to overcome. I do a little more internal, like, you know, maybe I am a little abrasive, aggressive, talk about sex too much, loud, interrupty.
Sure.
You know?
Oh, but I think that's like, I got that a lot too when I started a podcast. Like, I started to really like read and pay attention and care about the comments. It was really hurting my feelings. A lot of them were like, you're interrupting too much, which also is a constructive criticism. But I don't think I gained anything from it,
Well,
really.
the problem with the interruption comment is that, first of all, there's several genres of podcasts, and
Yeah.
depending on what people like, there's like interview podcasts where
Yes.
you really sit and ask someone a super thoughtful question,
Yeah.
and they are prepared to give you a thoughtful answer.
Yes.
Like, who looks the best in this top?
Yeah. Listeners at home, please
We're giving you space.
Yeah.
pull up the YouTube video.
Take your
It's
time.
like Dora. We're like kind of silently waiting for the answer.
Right? But on this type of podcast, which is conversational,
Yeah.
you would conversationally interrupt.
Yes.
You get excited. You want to chime in, like, ooh, that resonates with me.
Yeah.
And you're also hosting, which means when someone gets boring, you want to drive them towards comedy.
Yes.
So the interruption is actually
yeah, we're
kind of
like,
a skillful
Yes.
maneuver.
Yeah.
And it's hard in the moment to always make the correct decision. And it's very hard for the people at home to know what was cut out.
Anyway,
Oh my God, totally. one of the worst like kind of comments, like reviews that I've been getting from an episode, so much of it was cut out. And I wonder if the whole episode was posted, if they would still feel that like I was interrupting a lot.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They'd be like, oh my God, this person will not shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they are saying nothing. Or as you would say, up.
Okay. Jared, when did you have gay sex?
Wait, can I
Okay,
finish my
straight
yeah,
ladies.
let me
Finish your
finish
thought.
my little cabin story.
No, I want
We
the
were having
story.
a lovely time. We were also quite quiet because, you know, we were just doing puzzles.
Quiet is amazing.
So
I
we were
love
drinking
quiet.
hot cocoa.
And we're never quiet in this modern era.
banana. There is no silence anymore.
Nope. I'm always getting screamed at by my phone. And
Yeah.
then I turn it off and I go,
We had no Wi-Fi.
You literally are. You scroll Instagram and it's
Screaming.
it's all noises.
Yeah.
And if it's not speaking, it's like a music on a post, and it's like,
Yep.
it's a lot.
And so we actually heard the couple next door. And I heard, it was a man and a woman.
Oh.
And I heard the man go, no, I'm just not into that.
okay.
And we also heard like
Pegging
sex noises.
Okay.
And a strange mechanical goose sound. Like
Quack.
almost like a fart or a honk. We don't know what it was.
Whoa.
What do you think they were doing over there?
Butt stuff. I
A
don't know.
strange mechanical goose like a fart.
Like a
Wait, when-
Was it during the
Wait,
sex?
wait.
It was, yeah.
That's okay. That's definitely just like some form of vibrator, right? Or like maybe like an anal.
It
something.
sounded way too loud to be a vibrator.
Oh.
And it was short and periodic.
Whoa.
Maybe
What's-
it was a dildo machine, like one of those. like,
Yeah,
you
what
know,
are
rotors.
those?
If it was
What is
going
that?
so
about?
slow.
Oh, it was
But
going slow.
I just wanted to let you go. Like, I don't know. If you can hear the people next door having sex, like, do you knock on the wall? Like, what do you do?
No,
Because
you
No,
let it
you
rock.
No, I stayed
You
at
just
a,
use it.
I stayed at a La Quinta.
for content.
I stayed at a La Quinta in like Minneapolis once, and it was like really close to the airport, and it was tough. And I just heard full fucking, like, it's almost like it was like my headboard was like touching their headboard.
Yeah.
And I just heard the full thing, and it does suck. It really does suck to hear someone else having sex.
Oh, wait, no, do you ever like listen and you're like, am I good at sex?
Oh, I just know I'm not great at it. So
yeah,
I'm
and you're
like,
wait, should I be doing like
interesting.
different?
Yeah,
do you ever
fine.
try and like compare? You're like, I
I
wonder
never
what
hear
stage they're
lesbian
at.
sex. Like I always hear
It's always
hetero
hetero
sex,
sex.
so it's hard to like compare myself to.
That's true.
That's not true. I have heard lesbian sex, and I wanted to gag because I was walking down my hallway, and when I was at school, and I heard my ex-roommate, who I hated, and not, my old roommate was dating someone that I would not have been physically attracted to, and I certainly was not physically attracted to my old roommate. And I heard them having sex. I heard moaning, and then I heard one of them go, "I love you." Like, I think as they were climaxing, because it was like so intense.
yeah.
And I literally walked by this room in that hallway at that moment.
At the
And I was like,
climax.
did they do this on purpose? Do they have like a Ring camera installed? This is pre-Ring camera, by the way. But like, it felt like I just walked by and, I love you. Like, it was
That's tough.
so disgusting.
That's tough.
So much more revolting than the slapping sound of heterosexuality.
right.
The
Totally.
slapping sounds
Yeah.
of heterosexuality.
Just because you you're so not supposed to hear that. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to hear that, and you're hearing it, and you're just like,
And to have faces in the is like a bit.
Yeah, I
much.
know what they look like.
That's like, wait, no. I feel like whenever I've heard sex through the walls, it's always been somewhat anonymous. Like, well, okay, so my next door neighbors in my building now, I even made a TikTok about this that kind of actually went viral. My bad. But
They've seen it.
They have seen it. And you know how I know they've seen it? They stopped. They were having a lot of sex. Okay. So they were having a lot of sex.
you ruined a relationship.
No, they just had a kid.
You're very sex negative, and I don't think you're allowed to be on this podcast anymore. Very sex negative.
No, you know
Wait,
what the
did
video
kid-
was though?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told my mom about how they were having sex so loudly that I was like, is this porn? Like, I genuinely was like, I can't tell like if it's real or fake because it was just so loud and over the top. And so then, and like my entire building was like aware of this, like my whole hallway. And so then I make that,
Damn.
I tell my mom about that, and she goes, well, maybe you're just like, not trying hard enough when you have sex.
Classic Jewish mother.
My
That's
mom was
crazy.
like, "Are you literally bad?" She was like reading me to filth.
Also
She was
like pretty
she
sex
was like
positive,
I
which
know.
Judaism tends to be.
Yeah, no, yeah. My mom literally, yeah, she's sex pos. She's like encouraging of my. I don't want to. I started that sentence and I had an example and I can't really say the example. But
No, I would love to hear the
Why
example.
not? Why can't you say it?
because it's about my
No,
brother.
obviously, of course.
Yeah, it's yeah. But anyway, my mom thinks we should explore. She's given us like a speech about how like we need to have sex
Wow, that's great.
in our youth before marriage,
That's
etc.
When did she
great.
marry your dad?
How old were you when she gave you that speech?
Like a couple years ago. I don't know. Well, she just said like
I
sex
think if
is
it comes
she
too
was like
late, it's
broadly.
annoying.
She was like just sex is an important part of a relationship. Like that's all. I think that's what she said. She didn't like get into the nitty gritty of it.
Oh, okay.
But I remember. But my mom has always been very sex pos. Like whenever I like had a question about like I figured out a term when as a kid, and I was like, "What is this?" She would just explain it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was never like a when you're older. It was
Yeah.
just like, okay, you're 4 and you asked about this, so I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I always knew what sex was. I feel like.
Yeah.
Did your mom do that?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sex positive. Too sex positive. My mother, when my father died, my mother made several sexual references in the eulogy.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. My mother also received a very ugly gift from a man that we were like, why is this in the house? This is so weird and ugly. And why is it here? And we only learned years later that it was given to her because this man had sex with her in that location in the house. And he wanted to put something there.
What was the something?
I'm like obscuring it because like
Sure.
a decorative item.
Okay. It was this. this banana.
But yeah, my mom's too sex positive for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry. Well, that's really my gay sex from this week is that I
Yeah.
had lovely quiet, lazy cabin sex.
Beautiful.
I played bananagrams
with your long-term partner.
with my long-term partner, and
God
we
bless.
heard another couple maybe not having as good a time, which always makes me feel good.
Or
When you
exploring.
see other couples not having a good time on vacation, you're like, we rock.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that
amazing.
rips.
It's just
We're
I
so
just,
good together.
I so need a common enemy or like I need that in my life.
Wait, are you in a relationship?
No.
Oh,
I just
okay.
mean in every way. Like I
Oh.
just it quiets all. That's like my Zoloft is like one freak in the room being a freak. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like I'm not the freak because that's the freak and we all know it. So if there was a couple being really lame, I would just be so relaxed to be like, okay,
Be
it's
like,
not
we're
us,
good.
it's them.
We're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listener, spring has sprung, and you know what's got me bouncing out of bed in the morning? My Helix mattress. Oh, I'm horny. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's no better mattress to sleep on and fuck like little spring buddies on than a Helix mattress. When you go to helixsleep.com/gaysex, you'll take that 2-minute mattress quiz and get matched with the perfect mattress for you. Mine involves getting rid of my lumbar and hip pain, and it has worked wonders. I've been sleeping on mine for a few years now, buddy, pal. And you know that means it's working, and Jen loves it too. We got you that Memorial Day sale. If you head on to helixsleep.com/gaysex, you'll get 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle that's a sheet set and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. One more time, that's helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle that's a sheet set and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. helixsleep.com/gaysex. What better way to celebrate the troops, those who have given their lives for our country, than to buy a mattress? Well, did you have gay sex this week?
I did not have gay sex this week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Okay.
Are you very...
I'm not the most. I don't have gay sex most weeks.
Really?
Yeah, most weeks.
You're not
Yeah.
like other gay guys?
You're not like other gay guys.
I'm not like other.
For the record, I did not say that.
Yeah, no one thought you did.
No, I know. I just
No
wanted
one
to be
thought
sure.
you did. Yeah.
I thought you said... didn't you say it earlier?
No.
When we were on air?
Nope.
I think you said it full. I think you
Would
said
never.
it.
Yeah.
And I think you were like,
You were screaming it from the elevator.
yeah. I think you were like, Jared the f***.
yeah.
Isn't that what you
Well,
said?
actually, just clarify who it was.
I don't have gay sex most weeks. But it's fun.
I don't know if you have any. Do you want to do it more interview style, or do you want to? Do you have like a thing?
Let's go interview style, and I'll go and I'll say that's none of your goddamn business. If you ask me a question, I don't want to answer. Yeah.
Are you a top or a bottom?
It's
None of your goddamn business.
Honestly, like I'm still figuring it out.
Wait, really?
Wait, really?
Well, here's the thing. It's like I feel like when people say
so gay to me.
when people say like their like verse, I feel like the whole conversation is really loaded. Where it's like top means like. A lot of everything means too much, and people have also already decided what they think you are. So when you answer it, they're matching it up to what they think. So if your answer lines up with what they think, then it's fine. If it's not, then it's not fine. And there's winners and there's losers. And it's a question that I don't like very much.
I was really answering it more.
Ask it. It's okay.
No. I was
yeah.
asking it so that you would answer. It's none of your goddamn business.
Oh,
but you
gotcha,
went
gotcha,
super
gotcha.
No, I
sincere
actually want to
and
hear about this.
Now, oh, you do? Oh,
This is interesting.
well. This is really fun because Yvette, as a baby gay,
Yes.
not yet out, queerbaiter.
Yvette's
she
still
has
in the closet.
so many fun.
You've called me a 3 times today, so whether you like it or not, you're committing to being a baby gay. Okay? You pick. You can be a baby gay or nothing at all.
She's so funny. She like when we were at this place the other day. Did we talk about this on the podcast already?
I think we did a little
when
bit
we were at
last
this place
time.
the other day, she goes, "And your
I wasn't
because
sure. I didn't
she
want to
wasn't sure
offend
if
with
she
like
could
the right
say it.
terminology.
yeah," and so she has
Yeah.
all kinds of
But
questions.
I do find gay culture to be interesting. Is that allowed? Can I say that? I like learning about other people. So
Yeah.
like, and I like
No,
stepping
literally.
outside of
I
my
think it's so
comfort
fun to
zone.
learn about other people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like part of
why,
the joy
like,
of life.
Yeah, I feel that 100,000%. I feel like I have gay friends who I love and appreciate, but like more time than that, especially in comedy, I'm around people who aren't gay and who are like other things, and I'm very interested in like hearing about what other people are
Yeah.
thinking and doing, and like
Actually,
what
we can
straight
be
people are
earnest.
doing.
Or just all kinds of
I'm not-
people.
I'm
You know what I
just-
mean?
The way he said it, no, I don't mind the earnesty, but the idea of being like, what are straight people doing?
Right?
Like,
Aren't you
Yeah.
curious?
I'm just around it, and I'm
I just wanna be in the
experiencing it for the
room.
first time.
Yeah, different religions.
Are
I'm
you-
like, tell
are
me
you
what
like-
that's about.
Are you like, wow, I guess now that I'm like trying to read you,
Yeah.
are you kind of like a little bit of a loner?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pick me, and I'm like, yeah. Yes and no. I was a loner as a kid, but now I really, really, really like to be around people. But I don't think I'm a loner, but I think I like have
No,
a
but
lot
I mean
of
like relationship wise.
Oh yes, yeah, for sure.
Are you a relationship person or not really?
No.
Okay.
no,
How long
big
have you been
loner.
single?
For most of my life.
Wow.
Yeah,
When was your last relationship?
a couple of years ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
You've been single for years.
Yes.
I
And
have
do you
two.
date a lot?
No, don't date a lot.
What do you do?
Like torture myself at home and do stand up comedy.
No, wait, literally same. We're
Yeah.
the exact same.
Yeah.
It's totally same.
I'm like, you can really
Do you-
fill up your day with like, yeah. And then friends. It's like, so
Yeah,
I have so
friends.
much
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
with my friends.
Do you yearn?
Oh, all the time.
I yearn a lot.
I'm like, my life is so annoying. The way I think and act, there's it's so incongruent. You know, my whole inner life and outer life are just so different. And I would like
It's
to
inside
fix
you're
that.
yearning.
Yes. Inside I'm yearning.
Explain the yearning.
Like-
and you explain your yearning as
Okay,
well.
I want to hear your yearning first.
Yearning, I'm just like, I want to be like self-actualized and free. And then in my life, I'm constantly like overthinking, saying no before other people say no to me, like just really insecure, you know? And I wish I was just
self-actualized and free.
And here's the thing, I've had moments of like, I did a lot of therapy. In like 2015, I actually invented therapy and going and learning.
Yes.
I was the first to do it.
That's really good.
It changed my life and it was amazing. But then also like,
I've been in therapy since I was 4.
oh my
Okay,
God.
well, that's
well now
too
you're only
much.
6, so you know.
And this podcast is so inappropriate.
yeah.
How did I even come up with it? My sex positive mommy.
Mommy, I love you. But I actually I haven't during the pandemic. Like I feel like all of my therapy truly just like melted away and evaporated and is gone, and I'm like back to zero,
Really?
like mental health wise, and it's been fine. But I'm also very excited about starting therapy again for the first time in so long. It's been so long.
When you say self-actualized and free,
Yeah.
I think I understand self-actualized.
Yes.
Being your best self, living up to your potential.
Or being in touch with like who
That.
you are. Yeah.
Yes, being in touch.
with like
Yeah.
like what
Idiot.
you want,
Dumb
what will
idiot.
help you.
I'm such a fucking dummy.
You're so
Stupid.
stupid. Yeah.
No, it's like knowing yourself so well that like when things happen externally, you can just sort of like act without thinking.
Are we gonna kiss?
I feel like we're
This
really
is so
on the same.
great.
Like
You guys
My
are.
heart is like,
I will
I
say,
feel-
you guys are so on the same page. It is a little upsetting for me.
My heart is beating a little
It's
faster.
hard
And
to
my
be
shoulders
around.
feel light.
do you have low self esteem?
Yes.
Me too.
Oh, I don't have low self.
Do you want to take advantage of it?
I do now though. Recently, when I got. When I got canceled. Wait, listen, I can be here too.
Pickup
No,
line.
listen to myself. Listen about myself.
Okay,
low self
okay.
esteem. When I got canceled, it really altered my sense of self worth. Like now, I'm like, oh, maybe I really am obnoxious and bad at comedy.
Well, how about welcome to the f***ing club?
yeah.
That's what I think every second of
why
every
did
day.
you self bleep?
It's my thing now. I self bleep now. It's kind of
You're
this
gonna start
quirky
self
thing I
bleeping.
do.
Post cancellation, you're gonna start self bleeping.
No, I love to self bleep. It's because I post on TikTok so much that I'm used to self bleep.
Oh my god, that's actually
I'm
really
kidding.
smart.
That's not good.
I'm kidding, but it is funny to me to self bleep.
yeah.
Try it. It's really satisfying because then people are like,
Or if someone
Feels
could
like you're
teach
producing
themselves.
a show. You're like, not only am I SNL, but I'm hitting the button backstage before it goes live.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a ventriloquist or something out there who can do the beep sound, the beep, and could do
Probably.
it in a way it made conversation to kind of like,
A beatboxer.
you know what I mean, like to kind of like convincingly like bleep themselves.
a well-timed bleep is honestly really
something
good
like
to me. Yeah, just spitballing.
That wasn't terrible for my first shot.
No, it wasn't.
right.
Terrible. Work on it.
Yeah.
But okay, so I know what you mean now by self-actualized.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about free?
Free, I think, is sort of like the what you sow, like what you reap, what you get to be and feel because you're self-actualized. It's like when things happen, you know who you are and you know how you feel about things, and you can just sort of make choices. You know, like sometimes like I can be really shy with guys, and I was recently like trying this little thought experiment.
So hot.
I would say beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
That would be my description of you.
Thank you. I thought to myself, what if I was talking to these guys because they were just friendly. Like we were just on the street and they were like, one of them had Grindr out. And I thought that was so funny. His Grindr was out and he was kind of relating to his friend about it. And it was in a way where it was like, well, I can see your Grindr and it's open and it's out. And we started to talk and it was fun and funny. And I just thought to myself, like, what if I wasn't even gay? And I was just talking to these guys, relating to them as just like, I'm not gay. Like there's no expectation of any sort of dynamic. And it really helped me relax and just have fun and talk to this guy about his Grindr. And he started telling me about like this hookup he was trying to have. And if like the guy wanted a threesome and he didn't want one and all this stuff. And then I've tried to like keep doing that in my life to be like, when I meet an attractive guy, to just decide and just pretend for a little while in the beginning, like I'm not even gay. Like I can just talk to this guy.
So smart, because it actually helps you decide whether or not you even fucking like them.
Sure. Yes.
Because when you have all this pressure about whether or not you can like go on this date, you're like well, kind of what you're saying before. There's winners and losers, and in your mind, winning is getting this date. And it's like, do you even like them, or are you trying to prove something about yourself, trying to win? You know?
I start weeping.
I'm crying.
Wait, guys, I did it. I'm in.
No, you're in. You're self-actualized.
You're doing it.
Wait, that was crazy. Okay, that was the therapy since she's 4. There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And it just like, it helps me like access myself because I really throw myself out the window.
I'm going to use this
I
as
get
advice.
nervous and I just start
This is like some of the best advice I've heard for just like talking to someone and not being afraid.
Yes.
Because you do ultimately have to decide whether or not you like this person too.
And the fear of rejection takes over everything. I have like mono brain and it's like, I might get rejected. And then this way it's like, oh, it might not even, you can't reject me. I'm not gay, babe.
That's so interesting to me because I feel like as a stand-up, we get rejected all the time. So I feel like that, like the job is rejection.
Wait, just because we're here and we're talking about rejection. So like, do you just wait?
Burping, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you just wait for people to approach you? Do you let people in?
I mean, no, I don't know if I do. I wonder if I don't. I think I might be a little bit like, I'm going to be weird before anyone can make me feel bad kind of a thing, you know, or I just get like kind of like closed off. But I lost my train of thought.
I said,
you're self-sabotaging.
do men approach you? You let people approach you.
Oh, the internet has made it easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Because people are more
because it's like
there's
there's you know, you don't have that that immediate fear of rejection, so you can just kind of talk to people and you can DM people and you can match or whatever, and so that makes it easier because it's like for me it's just like I just know what's happening and I like to know what's happening.
Do you DM people a lot first?
Not really. No,
but you get DMs?
Yeah.
Of course he does.
Yes.
I'm just
Look at him.
I'm
beautiful.
But I'll DM
but like
too.
good DMs or like like trash DMs?
Good ones. I got like a really fun one recently. And then we like met up. We had a fun
What's a
day.
fun DM?
Like it was from a comedy show and I did not realize that they were gay. They were with like this really cute girl and I thought that they were together. And then he followed me and then we started talking and then it like kind of escalated to like very flirty. And that was so exciting. And then I was like, let's go on a date. And then we did.
But it didn't work out.
It didn't work out, but it was a really fun date.
Oh.
Yeah. Look, I do what I can. You know, I'm out there. I'm not completely closed off, but I'm also just not like, I just get so, the idea of flirting, I'm like, I'm going to fuck it up. I'm like.
See, that's, okay, I love flirting.
Yeah, I really.
Wait, but what can you fuck up with flirting?
Yeah, what can you fuck up?
It's just vibes.
I guess so. Yeah. It's like, or I'll ruin it or something. Or if I like, I'm afraid that like, that if they like me, I'll talk them out of it.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, can I tell you a vulnerable story about how, okay, wait.
I mean, it's for sure happened. I don't know.
Isn't that what it always is?
Well, if you get to know
like each
somebody.
other and then they talk each other out of it.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, and it can take 6 months. It can take multiple years. Like,
but you do eventually talk someone out of it.
Yeah, you just go, never mind.
If life were long enough.
Yeah.
Everyone would talk everybody out of their
But you know what hurts
like,
too? When it goes really well and it still ends. And you're like, God damn it.
Well, it
That
didn't go well.
Sucks. I guess not.
Or
But like,
I
I
guess
just
an
mean like,
incompatible
I just mean like
difference.
everything was fun. You were having a good time. People were laughing. There was mutual conversation. The hookup was fun. Both people had a good time. You know what I mean? Like, and nothing goes wrong. But then there's just that sort of ultimate like
It just isn't quite
that
there.
breadcrumb to ghost kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
You've been
It's a
very
bummer.
vulnerable. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
of course.
I'd love to have you back.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm around.
You're a great podcaster.
Thank you.
What is your podcast like?
It's just me and a friend, and we take 3 voicemails. We answer people's questions. We try to give advice. Sometimes we give real advice. Sometimes we give bad advice. But it's just kind of like a fun 2 people sit down and talk.
Cool.
Love that.
Yeah, it comes out every Tuesday. This week will be Todd Glass. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think
very
we had a fun
exciting.
little conversation.
Well, thank you. Yvette, did you have gay sex this week?
No, but
I'm sorry I couldn't make your birthday party.
Oh my God.
I got
missed-
tickets to Cabaret months ago.
I was literally blacked out. So I fell to the ground multiple times. Like literally just like I get hit with people came up to me and they're like, I loved your birthday party. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing you. Like that's how bad it was a little bit
I
rough.
wish that I had learned about the blacking out before I told you I wasn't there.
Yeah, no, if you had said to me I was there, I would have been like, fuck me.
I saw
like,
Orville Peck in Cabaret.
Whoa.
Do you know
Oh, he's in
Orville?
Cabaret right now?
Yeah. He's
Cool.
unreal. He's unreal.
Wow. Is he being like all bassy?
Yeah.
Cabaret.
Sometimes.
Cabaret.
It was amazing.
Oh, cool. Do
Everyone
you
has to
like
go.
musicals?
Was that Cabaret or was that Tresemme? I was just singing
Cabaret,
Tresemme,
Cabaret,
Tresemme,
ooh la
la.
Wait, okay. No, I didn't have gay sex this week, but can I tell you something that's crazy that did happen to me?
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
have normal sex this week?
No, 0 sex, period.
Okay.
I'm in like the craziest dry spell like of all time. It's like ugh.
Whoa.
Men hate me. It's just I don't fucking like
Do
it's
they? They
yeah.
seem to really like you. I did your show and there were plenty of men there. Some weird ones too.
Yeah, no, but like to date me.
Okay.
They're like it's not.
But you're so dateable, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's why.
Part of the fun of you is that like you're a good friend. Like
Yeah.
you're funny.
Thank you. No, I think that's why because I'm wife. So
Your wife.
they're like get the fuck away from me.
Oh.
They're like if I date this girl I have to marry her, so I can't date her.
Huh.
Wow.
I do think that's like, and also I'm kind of out of like a hookup stage of my life. So I'm just like, but anyway, but I was trying to get back on the horse. I was like, okay, wait, my friend has like a hot friend. Like we went dancing together this weekend, like with my other friend. And I was like, oh, and then right off the top, every time this guy looks at me, he's also like very handsome in a way that I don't trust, right? Like you can't trust.
Comedian.
No.
Good.
See?
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
And he's
Also handsome in a
tall-
way that I don't trust is usually not a comedian.
No, exactly. They're not like
Although
that.
these days,
I know
They're-
it is
yeah, they're-
Isn't it
changing,
they get
crazy?
hotter.
which really sucks.
it sucks.
Well, that's my kryptonite too. It's like a
like
hot
comedy
Sucks.
was the everyman.
I know. And they're hot.
Yeah. I also just think everyone's getting hotter now. Like
It's
as,
hard.
as like medicine gets better, you know, everyone's just kind of like
Botox.
A little bit
Invisalign,
healthier.
Botox.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
just like
GLP-1s.
no one's having like red dye 6 from the time they're born.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everyone just looks better all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, we're trying to go to Erewhon and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I go out dancing with this guy. But we meet at a bar before with my other friend. He looks at me with the fire of 1,000 suns. Like you've been
Stop.
there.
Wait,
like
this handsome guy?
this handsome guy. And I'm like, oh my God. But he's sort of talking about how he's like going through this bad break, whatever. So I was like, this could be good though, because then it's like casual, it's whatever.
Fire of 1,000 suns.
You've never experienced that?
You're a lesbian. That's something a lesbian says about another woman. That's not something
That's
you say
just
about
flirting.
a man.
No, it was that thing of like, I can tell.
Whoa.
Wait,
Right?
Wait.
Can we see pictures?
What do you mean
I'll show
by
you
the
after.
fire of
Okay.
1,000 suns?
I just mean,
He's
like-
looking at you like he has to rail you.
Yeah, he's looking at me with like a,
Oh my god.
Like a Sims character that you just hit flirt on.
Yeah.
yeah. So then, so we go, and so much so, like he even at one point we were talking about like going to like a restaurant, whatever, Bernie's, whatever. He goes, yeah, Yvette, we could go to Bernie's and we'd share a mozzarella stick like a Lady and the Tramp. And I was like,
fire
what
of
the fuck
1,000
are you doing?
suns.
Like I literally was like, we don't have like this kind of friendship. Like you're like really going for it right now. So I was like, okay.
Also, I really love hearing about stuff like this because like there are no rules in
Yes.
lesbian dating. No rules.
Oh,
It's the Wild
oh,
West.
right.
Oh, because it's like who
With straight
initiates.
people,
There's so much.
There's so much. Like, you can't say something like
Oh
that.
my God, there's like a
we
tablet.
Just started,
They're all holding tablets.
Like, you're not allowed to make that level of commitment at this point because it means XYZ. And when you live in the Wild West of lesbianism, people are literally living together.
Right.
I also like love bomb. When gay people love bomb, I think
So
it's
much
so
fun.
romantic and cute and fun.
But if it's straight, it's not fun.
Well,
Probably
I
not,
actually have
right?
a theory about love
Fair.
bombing with gay people.
What?
My theory is that because you're on a first date, you have so much in common. What is one of the first questions you're going to ask? When did you come out? How did your family take it?
Yes.
Like, that's like a very normal thing to talk about early on.
Yeah.
There is no straight equivalent.
Yeah.
You can't be like, what's your biggest trauma? How was your family involved in that? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can't do that. So immediately there's a level of intimacy between gay people, or at least I felt that with lesbians
Yeah.
that or queer AFAB.
because you already have like.
I'm so sick of this.
I
you
know,
know
it's-
what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah.
Go off in the comments. Tell me why this was a cancelable offense. I want to hear your most honest, satirical answer about why what I just did alienates whoever.
I know. It's
Okay, but that's cool.
So
But you guys also have like an immediate thing in common. It's like if you
Yes,
date
yes.
someone in the same religion as you,
Yes.
like that kind of vibe.
But you can't give mozzarella lady and the tramp as straight people. You're gonna give the wrong impression.
Yeah, but he just said it in a very. He's obviously like a
Why
flirty
not?
But this
guy.
is the hottie. This is the hot
He's
guy who's
hot.
staring
He's
at
hot.
you.
So I was like, okay.
fire-
But also,
1,000
what I
suns.
love about this is like, this is exactly what you were saying about like, you pretend you're not gay so you can relax and decide if you even like that person.
Right.
Because I think I'm sitting over here going, there's a hot guy at Erewhon. Ah!
Yeah.
And then I hear the thing about like, let's go to Bernie's and have a mozzarella stick. And I'm going, oh,
You don't like that.
I don't like that.
You don't like that
it?
at all.
I don't.
It just was the thing was more like it was a flirty comment, and I was like, okay, because he was
here's-
saying
I
he was
like
basically.
flirting. I just the context of the flirt of like, let's go to Bernie's, and I'm like,
Well, he was like, we were talking about Bernie's because we met whatever. It doesn't.
Oh, okay,
It was
there was
like
a-
in
there was
the he
context
ripped
for
it
it.
out.
What is Bernie's?
It's a restaurant in Greenpoint.
It's like a popular restaurant in Greenpoint.
It's super. Yeah,
Yeah.
They have a really amazing burger apparently, and we should go. But no Lady and the Tramp, okay, guys. Like I can't handle that.
I like that you guys don't like it specifically because it's Bernie's. It seems that you guys are hung up on Bernie's more
I
than
think
the
this is just me
mozzarella.
being a hater. This is me being a hater again.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Whenever there's like stan culture, I start, even if it's a good thing that is, a
I
value,
agree.
I just start going,
I'm not a big.
you get a
I don't
little
like the crowd.
Yeah.
I
the
don't like
mainstream
mob.
thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna like stand in a line for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Anyway, so we get to the
Anyway.
club. He's flirting with me. I'm like, it's so on. We get to the club. This girl emerges out of nowhere. She grabs him.
Oh my god, that.
He looks at me. He goes, help. And then goes and makes out with her. And they went home together.
Shut up.
He disappeared in the crowd. I didn't see him
Not
again.
the guy who wanted the lady and
Wow.
tramp a
He-
mozzarella stick at Bernie's.
And can
with
I just
you.
tell you, that's what it's like being a fucking straight woman. It's like a guy will literally be like, yeah, let's kiss it over mozzarella sticks at Bernie's 1 minute. And
This
then
sucks.
20 minutes later,
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
20, he bought me a drink. He was like, what up?
He was
He
like,
didn't
it's
even-
$17. I'll get it back.
He didn't even want help, did he?
Wow.
He was just continuing. He was flirting up until the last possible second with you.
Yeah, yeah. And this girl, honestly, crazy. Like,
Well, yeah.
she didn't know him. I would never have the balls to do that. To go up to someone, a stranger at a club, and be like, "You're mine." But
No, that's a certain type of energy.
Yeah.
And if that's you, power to you. But it is like when women come on to me really strong in that way, I tend to run the other
yeah,
direction.
but
literally.
that works on straight men, I think.
Yeah,
Well, it
because
depends what
they
want.
literally push aside all reason.
Yes, because they go, well, this is a sure thing. Because like for me, it wasn't like he would have to like
And also,
flirt.
it does come down to them being so easy to make come. If there's a wild, like, I don't want to say wild, like I don't want to accuse them of being crazy, but if there's like a woman who's very sexually aggressive,
Yes, initiating.
I'm not sure we're gonna have chemistry in bed. Because
Whoa.
she's gonna want to top probably.
Oh,
She's gonna be a little aggressive.
Okay.
And for me to have fun in bed, I need to be like a lot of communication.
Oh.
I'm not as I'm a definitely top energy, but like I like to chat, you know?
Yeah.
I like to slow things down.
Like that's
Do you
like
feel like
what
a bottom for the right person?
Yeah, in my relationship,
Okay, cool.
you know, Jen and I are like switchy.
Don't you think most people are switchy in verse?
Yes. But if I have a woman who's like so toppy for a first time experience, it's typically not the most fun for me.
Sure.
Because I just find the aggression to be too much. And I'm so sorry if that hurts any of you. But
No, that's just your sexual preference.
that's my preference.
You're allowed to have a preference.
So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go home with that person because I'm scared.
That's
but
fair.
with a man, it's just like pop it in there, you're done. You know what I mean? No offense or anything. No offense, guys.
Yeah, there's not a lot
But like,
of
there's almost
nuance.
any situation that you guys can come in, right? Right?
Is that true?
Michael, day one.
Yeah, Michael.
How's shadowing going?
Can you come under any circumstances?
When do you come?
Yeah, what circumstances could you
Michael.
not come under?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yeah. A bank is being robbed. How long does it
How long-
take?
yeah.
I
Are you
literally
coming? You have that
literally
joke, yeah.
have a joke about
So
how
funny.
men, when they are doing fertility treatment with their wives, they go in and they deposit semen. And they're
they're,
in a
like,
line
coming.
in a hospital bathroom at 6 a.m. and they still come. A man is dying of leukemia 2 floors above them. They still deliver. Men
The
can
hospital
come
lighting.
under any circumstances.
Yeah.
So like, yes, of course, if they're gonna get a sexually sort of very aggressive woman, like they're gonna go for that girl, of course.
Yeah, because it's just no issue at all.
Yeah.
It's time. It's go time.
So that's my
and she won.
contribution.
I mean, she won the
Yeah.
night. Like,
And this
she
is
got
why
him.
heterosexual love bombing is really bad. But homosexual love bombing is kind of like appropriation, and it's kind of like cosplay, and it's kind of cute, and it's funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Love bomb everyone, you guys.
Yeah.
And we mean that.
I miss it.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Take it literally.
It made me feel like I was like a girl in New Jersey when he was like love bombing me. I was like, like I didn't take it seriously. I was like, obviously we met on Tinder. Like nothing's happening here. Like we're just gonna have a nice little date.
What another
it
great
was so fun.
way to remove
Yeah.
yourself in a fun way that makes dating easier.
Yeah.
I'm yeah.
To
not taking
pretend
this
you're
love bombing
Sandy in
seriously.
Greece. Oh yeah,
This
no,
whole date
yeah, I
is a
didn't take it.
cosplay. And when if I decide that I like it, I'll decide that I like it. But right now
Yeah.
it's just for funsies.
Yeah.
I love
I mean,
that.
I guess if it kept going and I took it for real and then it wasn't real, that would have hurt my feelings. But also, we're fine.
Well, this was a really good episode
I'm having a great time.
I could keep. I mean, we could do this
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
because we're in an hour.
I'm
now,
hiding
right?
from my niece. I told her to count to 100.
That's an episode. We did an episode.
We flippin' did an episode.
did it.
What do you want to
Team.
promote? First of all, both
Just
of you
that.
were fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. At Hey Jared Hey, my podcast, Sorry What Podcast. It's really fun. And I think that's it.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm around. Look at my website for tour dates. I'm going to London in June and Chicago in July, and then more probably in the fall.
I've been getting a lot of messages from you, new podcast listeners, which is very refreshing and nice. Thank you for listening. If you don't sign up for our Patreon, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's literally $1 a month. Like what? Why? Why
That's
do you?
nothing.
It's nothing.
That's
why,
free.
Why do you pretend to be anti-capitalist when you'll listen to this on a platform with paid ads?
So
You're
true.
giving more to Google Play and you don't even know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
I give Google Play $2 a month and I will for the rest of my life. Couldn't tell you what it's for.
Why haven't you?
I don't even know what that
I don't know what it is. What is it? Do you know?
Probably Google Drive space.
Okay, thank you.
is. It?
That's how I pay
Straight men
Google.
have such a clear value.
I play Google.
No,
Can
they
queer
know
people
stuff.
say that?
They
I
know
don't
stuff
know.
like that.
We have an unclear value.
Yeah.
We have an ambiguous nuance.
Every straight
Actually, we
guy.
have a very clear value. It's $1 a month on Patreon.
Yeah. So subscribe on
so
Patreon.
look, I've been nice about it a lot lately. I've toned it down because some of you don't realize that this is satirical. And it's not satirical.
And
Give
you're
me
right.
$1
Yeah.
or I will fucking kill you. This is a threat.
Okay.
Okay? Don't test me. Don't test my technical background. I am a genius. You don't think I can find you? Is this on?
Yes.
You don't think I can find you?
She plays games.
Department of Defense
She just
contracts.
bananagrams.
You worked for 'em.
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Wait, what is that?
I worked at MIT at a national security research lab. I have
Oh
your
my
data.
flip-
Isn't it
Thank God.
amazing? I don't know what any of that was.
No,
like-
like, did you get any of the words in there?
In that moment, I said the biggest hits, and I'm just like, I don't know nothing.
You're back in New
I don't know
Jersey.
what anything is. I I just need to get the big tits, and then
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah,
okay
do
for me not to
that.
know anything.
That's good.
Wait, also, I'm going to be in Edmonton in June, and also at Bottle Rocket in Pittsburgh
Oh my God,
in
let's
June as well.
flip and go.
So if you care about that, I've said it.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. For real, though, if everyone donated $1, I would never bother you again. It would support the entire podcast. Everyone would get raises. And it's so easy to do. And I know things like this don't work because as much as you guys want like a socialized democracy, you're not putting in the work. So like,
I mean, you called them out. That's crazy.
Are you speaking in a British accent?
I lost myself to that one.
the thing is that like it could work. Like this whole thing could be sustained for just like $1 from everybody.
It's so great. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
that listened. But
Yeah.
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 Podcasts are expensive.
They are.
They're they're
Especially
fun.
when you
but
want to
they're
pay
expensive.
people well. This has gone on too long.
completely.
And you know I'm
Anyway,
always on tour and it never ends.
Yeah.
Get a text from me when I'm in your city, AshleyGavin.com.
Way to
Yvette
go.
Segan.com for mine. I forgot to say that earlier.
Segan.
Segan, yeah.
I've been saying your name wrong.
Everyone says my name wrong. It's like an Ellis Island thing. Don't worry
Wait,
about
say
it.
it again.
Segan.
Segan.
But my brother doesn't even say that. Like half my family says Segan, like vegan with an S.
But it's Segan.
It's technically
How do you know it's Segan?
That's Segan.
It, like my family got together at some point and they were like, we're going to pronounce it Segan.
and decided to piss everyone off.
And then literally, and then some other people in my
But
family
Yvette
just stuck.
Segan?
Sagan is not it. It's either Segan or Segan. Technically, it's Segan.
Yvette Segan.
It's a nightmare name, though. I'm
No,
like,
the
let's
best
just
name
get
is
off.
Yvette Segan. That's the best name.
Sagan.
It.
You're right. I'll change my last name to that. It'll be a lot clearer.
You can say it.
I don't really want to, though.
And then,
Say-
oh my
say
God,
fake
you
it.
know
No,
all your like
interestingly
ID
enough,
cards?
this isn't gonna
all your
work.
ID cards would say, why it?
Anyway, I'm Yvette, so just know that. Just Yvette, YVETTE. Forget the rest. You'll Google me; it'll come up.
Thank you guys for listening. Patreon.com/WHGS to get the full unedited version of that episode, plus bonus episodes every week, plus a live stream of my comedy on Sundays. What am I not giving you? What am I not giving you? Write in the comments. What am I not giving you? Don't say head, you sick fuck. Thank you for listening. And if you're already donating, maybe I will give you head. That's a hypothetical and a joke so that I don't get kicked off this platform. Why am I so sassy? Gay thought. Did you know, Alex, I read an article today.
Oh, gay news from Ashley.
Yeah. People think that the TSA scanners turn them gay. Are you aware
I was
of this?
actually about to read you an article.
Have you read it?
I haven't read the article, but the headline it's from Pink News. Christian pastor prefers frisks from male airport security agents because scanners, quote unquote, turn
And
you gay.
he acknowledges that would seem more gay on the surface. He says that in the article. He's like, I know it seems that being frisked seems more gay. And I'm like, yes. But he's convinced that the scanner is turning him gay, which, listen, I am totally open to being told that the airport scanner made me gay. I welcome it. I would love to know why I'm gay. You know what a relief that would be? I would choose to be gay. I would walk through that scanner 1,000,000 times. But I think it would be very helpful to know.
Yes.
Certainly it would make my mother feel better about things. She could stop blaming herself. Thank you guys for listening. I deeply appreciate it. A lot of new listeners messaging me. Thank you. Keep telling your friends, guys. We're over the hump. You can recommend us to a friend. They're not gonna remember. Have a good week, everyone.